All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so the other thing is just like comfy plane clothes or comfy travel clothes. Again, we're not getting paid for any of this stuff, but if anybody wants to pay us, you are more than welcome to. Low Pro and now Athleta, which is one of those Gap brands and online. For me, when I'm on a plane, usually I get cold, so I wanted to make sure that I had something warm, but that was like that I could easily move around in on the plane. But also, you know, when we were going to be traveling in the Balkans on buses, sometimes they can be freezing. And also just, you know, walking around and not knowing if we would have access to laundry or anything like that. If we needed to hang dry something, you know, wash it in the sink and hang dry, we wanted something that was quick drying. So these pants are just like, they're like workout pants, but they're like more on the more fashionable side. Like if you had like an okay pair of shoes, they don't look like, oh, I'm totally wearing workout pants. Or if you wear like a nice sweater with them, they're basically like, you know, kind of like black pants. I mean, they're not the most fashionable, but they're not totally terrible. So I found them very, very comfortable for traveling, and they were totally warm because they're lined. And they have these nice zippered pockets, so if you need to keep anything valuable in there, you can. Oh, the other thing that's always a must to bring on the plane is, I think, a scarf of some sort, and also just to bring traveling, because for instance, where we were going, there were like lots of mosques and stuff, and sometimes you need to cover your head or whatever it is, or you just need to like get warm in a hurry. So this is just a nice big scarf, but yet it's also really thin. So you could cover up with it. You can use it as a pillow. You can use it, if you roll it up, you can use it for a bunch of different things. You can use it as it was intended, as a scarf. This is Rachel Pally, and I really love it. It's been with me for quite a while. I love Uniqlo because it's super affordable and super lightweight and travels really, really well. So this is my Uniqlo puffy jacket, and when it's on, it's actually quite like streamlined and cute. And it's also warm. Like, if of course you have to have a couple of layers underneath if it's super cold, but I think that it does the job quite well. They all come with these little baggies that you can just stuff them into, and this is my baggie for my other Uniqlo jacket because I lost the baggie for this one, but whatever. The great thing about these little baggies is that they make a great pillow as well. If you encounter an uncomfortable pillow, you can just, this is what I did. I just used this as my pillow.
For clothes, for me, I was able to get by with not a lot. For pants, I just brought 2 pairs of pants, and I was able to get by just fine. So I brought 1 pair of jeans and this pair of travel pants, which was absolutely essential. So they are Lululemon, which is typically like they don't make too much men's stuff, but they're kind of expanding into the market, and I would highly recommend them. They were a little bit pricey, and I kind of gasped a little bit when I hit the buy button on them. But they have been absolutely worth every penny. They are my favorite pair of pants. There's not much to see. They just kind of look like black pants, but it's all about the material. They're kind of an athletic material, very stretchy, water wicking, fast drying. They were really warm. I wore these pants entirely too much, so they are definitely due for a good washing. But they were really great, and one of the other features I really loved is that in one of the back pockets, it had an inside zippered pocket, so that was really good for traveling. I could put our driver's licenses in there when we were out and about for the day, our debit card, cash that we had. It was really good for keeping money protected while we were out and about during the day. This is kind of a weird tip, but I actually really need to praise these. The underwear that I brought specifically for the trip was so worth it, and I need to share the word. So it's actually a really good brand called Ex Officio. And I got these boxer briefs. Again, a little bit expensive, but there were so many great reviews. They're just really thin, light material, and I totally could have gotten away with just 2 pairs of these on the entire trip. They're really fast drying, and I actually used a tip that came with on the tag for these underwear when I got them. If you just wear them in the shower with you at night, that counts as washing them, and you just hang them up to dry overnight, and the next day they're ready to go, and you can just do that every day and cycle between 2 pairs of underwear. So I brought 4, but I really only wore 2. So I don't think I would have been able to get away with that with just regular cotton underwear. So that was definitely a really, really good choice.